Enterprise Resource Planning, or commonly known as ERP, and Manufacturing Execution System, or commonly known as MES, are two computerized systems popularly implemented in manufacturing companies. Both ERP and MES could be tailor-made for specific companies, or as off-the-shelf products with international big names like SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Infor, and many others. Even though ERP and MES are two different solutions, there are many overlapping areas. To explain iRIMAU, we treat them as equivalent. The boundaries of an ERP or MES is confined to intra-organizational functions such as sale and delivery, material management, production planning and control, quality control, detailed track and trace of production flow activities, process engineering, and ultimately, finance. Design engineering, product engineering, and facility maintenance are rarely included in ERP or MES. Simply put, an ERP or MES subsists within the four walls of a company. When it comes to integration with other companies, it is one tier upstream and/or downstream at most. One must first understand that the adoption of iRIMAU is not a replacement of your presently implemented ERP or MES, but merely to empower it to produce more timely information and thus generate greater values for improvised decision-making process and accuracy. To appreciate the adoption of iRIMAU, one must acknowledge that when one obtains accurate information the fastest, the greater one's competitive advantage would be. Now, let's do some comparison between iRIMAU and ERP or MES for the following 6 factors. Factor number 1. Positioning. iRIMAU is an ecosystem-level solution, whereas ERP and MES are enterprise-level solutions. In saying so, we translate the long well-known statement into reality, which is, today's competition is no longer between enterprises, but between supply chains. Factor number 2. Triggering point. Do we like it when a problem suddenly appears without an early warning? Of course not. What we want is a mechanism to trigger our attention as early as possible within a complex supply chain ecosystem, so that we could prepare ourselves should a problem attack us. iRIMAU enables the establishment of such mechanism, but ERP and MES are not capable to do so. Factor number 3. Visioning. Visioning angle determines how an issue could be addressed, modeled, and solved. In the context of supply chain ecosystem, iRIMAU provides the helicopter view that an ERP or MES cannot provide. With this, iRIMAU enables instant alert when any irregularity occurs. Factor number 4. Identity in the supply chain ecosystem. Some companies may pose certain concerns over their identities being exposed in the supply chain ecosystem. iRIMAU provides the settings of your choice as to whom you allow to be aware of your subsistence or anonymity. Factor number 5. Managerial philosophy. Management guru Pater Decker once wrote that, "You can't manage what you don't understand, and you don't understand what you don't measure." This statement is reflective of how a manager wants to manage. The adoption of iRIMAU regains the importance of external factors on the company's internal performance. Factor number 6. World Economic Forum and McKinsey's Lighthouse of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The Fourth Industrial Revolution is a megatrend. No one can escape from its profound impact and influence. World Economic Forum, or WEF in short, and McKinsey mutually created the Global Lighthouse Network. Amid the challenges that these forces impose, leading manufacturers are revising their growth strategies, which can serve as beacons for others. iRIMAU is working towards this end, whereas ERP or MES is a decade-old solution. As a definite conclusion, if your ERP or MES could leverage on iRIMAU, a typical ERP or MES could transform into a super or ultra ERP or MES.